Alright, welcome back to F123. Today is very exciting because as you can see they've released another brand new game mode. We've had F1 replay this year, which is going through the previous races from this year, and you get to write your own story, as they call it, with a driver of your choosing. Today we're going to be looking at Pro Challenge, and as you can see it features Max Verstappen around Netherlands track at Zandvoort. So all this is, it's a time trial. You have a set time to beat, which was actually set by Max Verstappen, and if you beat his time, you get his special helmet from the race weekend at Zandvoort. Now, the little bit of criticism I have about this, it is a very good idea, and it's obviously very cool that these laps were actually driven by the drivers themselves, but you can just tell by the lap times that they have asked these drivers to sort of be a bit slow, and I assume they've got all the assists on as well, because looking at the time, I think it's like a 1 minute 10, and that is shambolically slow. I think, anyway. So this might be a bit of a shorter video, but I'm just going to cover all the stuff that there is and the reward as well. So let's get into it. So the assists I'm using, this is what I've always used, but I might as well show them just for those interested. It's all off, except I've got the racing line on corners only, because I feel like it, I don't care. And also anti-lock brakes are on, and the gearbox is on automatic. I can play with it on manual, but it makes, I use manual when I'm not recording, because if I have manual on whilst recording, well, it'll sound like this. It's a bit loud, so yeah, for videos, I put it on automatic. Anyway, here we are in on, as you can see, these are the times to beat. And as you can also see, my best time is about 8 tenths quicker. So, yeah. We're just going to go out. I'm going to put on, I don't even know if I've got a setup. I probably don't. I'm just going to use the most crappiest one I can find of all these here. Probably just go for this. I'll up the aero a bit, lower the transmission and the brakes, and we'll just sort of leave it like that. So let's go drive a couple laps and see what times I can beat. Alright, so here we are. This might take a little bit of getting used to, because these cars are so unbelievably grippy with brand new tyres, soft tyres as that, and zero fuel. So as you can see, there's a gold time, and that's what I need to beat. So a 24.6 for the first sector. First sector's coming up about here. A 24.1, so decent. I love that section of the track. It's so fun to do in these modern cars that are so unbelievably grippy. They've got the long left-hander. Another very nice corner. I find it very satisfying. A 49.1 for the second sector. I put in a 48.0, so there you go, 1 second gap. And then we've got the final little section here, which is a bit technical. Especially, I hate this last corner. I find it very tricky. I go wide a lot like that, but I've managed to hold on to it. And we should be coming across the line now, and I should have beaten the gold time by a decent amount. 1:10.6. I've pulled in a 1:09.3, which is actually 4 tenths quicker than my fastest time. So that's really good, actually. Obviously, when I did my first ever time trial laps around here, it was with, it's when I first started playing the game, and it was the first year of me playing F1 games. I turned the traction control off, so yeah, that's really good. And that is the event. That's literally what you do. You basically drive 1 lap. Here is the helmet that you get. It looks actually pretty cool. It's basically the same as his other one, except the gold accents, I believe they were gold, have been switched with a red and blue, obviously representing the Dutch flag. You also get some critical insight, which is very useful for those wanting to upgrade their car, some key insight, some normal insight, and then a legendary sponsor and principal. So that's quite cool to get some money, but realistically, all that stuff I don't really care about. I mean, my tech level's 1016, so I don't really need that stuff, but yes, it's quite cool. So I'm actually going to hop back in, and I'm going to see if I can beat my personal best lap time, because if I can go 4 tenths quicker, and there was definitely some more time there, because there was a couple corners I cocked up a little bit. There is at least 3 more. I'm going to try. I feel like it'll be a bit difficult, and I might not get it done in this episode. I feel like I can get in the 1:08. And actually, I was going to do a series on this game, where I was going to try and get in the top 5% on every single track, but I don't know if I've gotten worse or the skill levels just risen, because I can only get in the top 5 on like 3 different tracks, which is Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Spa. All the other ones, I tried Bahrain for about 3 days and I just couldn't do it. So I might have another crack at it now I'm a bit better at the game and I'm a bit more used to these cars. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that series where I try and get top 5% in every single track. Anyway, we're going on to our second lap here. I want to try and beat my personal best as I immediately go wide. And the thing is, if you go wide, you can't just flashback. You literally have to do this and restart your lap. And that puts you all the way back here. So if you cock up the first corner, or even in the first sector, it's kind of heartbreaking because then you have to go through this again. Then you have to nail the final corner again to get a good exit. It's very painful. And also, I thought I'd let you lot know if you've made it this far through the video. I'm going to be starting another new series on this game where I go and try and get to elite rank in ranked. They recently changed it so that ranked now has strict track limits, just like this is at the moment. And that is so unbelievably good because I made a video on this ages ago called Why Multiplayer is Shit, basically. That's what it's about. And it's because in ranked, drivers could just go 50 miles off the track, gain about 0.2 a second, and not get penalised. And then you got people like me, which is, you know, technically I should be doing that to go faster. I was just staying within the track limits like a normal person. Why do I keep going wide on that corner? I don't know. I'm going to try and do a lift through here. Oh, yeah, that hasn't really worked. Yeah, now they've, in the recent patch notes that came out with this game mode and all that, they changed it so that ranked now has the strict track limits, which means that it's actually fully down to driver skill. There's no track limits abusing, and at the end of the day, it's going to not only be driver skill, but also, you know, awareness to not go off the track, even if you lose time. Because realistically, if you lose about 0.3 going off the track, or no, it's just trying to stay on the track, that is, it's much better than getting a 3-second penalty because you're never going to make that time up unless you abuse even more track limits. So it'll be better for the aware drivers and the fast ones. So I'm going to be doing a series on that very soon. There's so many series I want to do on this game that I just don't have the time for. Oh, that was going pretty well then. Might as well finish the lap. Oh no, in the wall. I hate that corner. Half the curb, you're all right. 55% of the curb, you're in a wall. Anyway, this video is about the Pro Challenge Verstappen, not my upcoming ranked series, so I'm going to lock in, I'm going to focus, and I'm going to try and get a decent lap in. Right, I've been trying for about 10... Piss off, Wellington! I've been trying for about 10 minutes now. I can't get a good first sector. I'm always 0.3 down, so that lap you saw when I was commentating was actually the lap of my life somehow. I'm going to try for about another... Piss off, Wellington! I'm going to try for about another 10 to 15 minutes. If I can't get one, I'll end the video there. Oh, I've had a mega final corner. Can I actually improve? Wow, this has taken some time. But yes, I can. Only by the slimmest of margins, but... yeah, so... that was about half an hour's worth of laps, and it took me that long just to get 200ths of improvement. And that only put me in the top 13% of players. So I don't know where these people are getting the lap time from, especially those that are nearly like a 1.5 seconds quicker than me. I don't understand it. This has been the brand new game mode they've released. I actually think it's a really cool concept, apart from the fact that the lap times are apocalyptically slow, although I suppose they have to be because the majority of players would actually like compete with that kind of lap time. So I think it's really good. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new around here, why not subscribe? Try to hit 1K. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.